Hello YouTube, today we're going to be talking about the Qlihort deck and some combos that kind of go along with it. So let's get started here. We'll also be going over the tech choices and side deck choices here. So we'll dive right into here with basically what works, what you want on your side and main. So 2 Cyber Dragons. This kind of card is really used to get rid of your opponent killer if you're kind of playing a mirror match and you don't know that at the start of the duel. So that where Cyber Dragon is going to come in handy. We just kind of use the free Chimera Tech Fusion just because there's really no reason not to. Free killers. You want to kind of get your killer out as quickly as possible. You know your opponent will sometimes try to figure out a way to make you discard him, so that way we run free. Archive, we run free of him since we kind of want to play Archive more than the other ones, since he returns a monster when you use him for a tribute summon, which is a really great effect and gives you a lot of pluses. Free Dixes, this is probably the worst Qlihort monster in the deck, but it's a decent one and it gives you a rank 1 scale. Free Genome, this one we basically use for destroying spell and trap cards, which is a great effect for us to be able to get off. It gives us a lot of advantage. And now with Cell, this is the card we kind of use to pull off O2Ks besides Killer, since he gets become a Cyber Dragon that have Piercer. You do Limiter removal, he can easily go for a first turn game. Qlihort Tool just lets you set up for your game a lot of times with the fact that you pay 800 life points, you can get that extra draw, so going second in Qlihort, you can get a lot of advantage. Free former Tramplix, we use this to kind of let us play our XYZs, get our tool effect again, so he basically sets up our Pendulum deck. Double Cyclone, we use 3 of these. And why this is not MST, because with this we kind of have a little bit more control over our pendulum scale. We can throw out some of our pendulum monster to kind of protect our life points a little bit more. So that kind of gives us good advantage. Now to the field spell, we kind of use this just to help us get our killer out, make sure he gets aboard safely, since we don't want any solemn advice, solemn warning. To say the Qlihort or something. This one lets them be used as double tribute, and you kind of use this to bring tool in your hand, so that way you can get your deck as set up as quickly as possible and have a rebuttal if your opponent destroys your tool. So, and you cannot actually use that card for killer since he requires free Qlihort as tribute. It's actually the same requirement as Obelisk and the Wicked God, so sorry people. 1 limiter removal, so many machines. It kind of lets us have that second O2K victory right there, which is a little easier to pull off. Free breakthrough skill just kind of stops the opponent's plays. Free deprison, bans your opponent monster, can kind of let you get the steal to win with that. Now this card, we use this to recover your Qlihorts that are in the extra deck. Now this card really combos nicely with Double Cyclone, since they go to the extra. Now free Chimera Tech Fortress, like I said, killer 103. Since we have those so many Qlihorts and we're able to reduce their opponent attack points by 300, you can use 103, and it's a really good XYZ for this deck to summon. That way we run free of it. Dark Rebellion Dragon. This monster is just altogether good since he can gain so much attack points, steal a lot of games. Our knight here, just kind of a protection effect, so he's decent. Cowboy always had stole games, and I think he will continue to. 80, that banish, 1200 boost. Both of those are great helps for winning a duel. So that way we have 80 here. Emerald just kind of returned those free monster, which you kind of would use as you're going XYZ Qlihorts. King, reduce 101, it helps kind of steal games again, so that way we have 101. And 282, since they all get treated as spells, so that prevent 82 from being targeted for attack, which is a great effect to help you win the duel. Now 2, Majesty's Fiend. This is our side deck. We're running 2 hymns to kind of stop your opponent from activating effects and create a fast lock on your opponent, basically. Now the Wicked Avatar is basically here to stop the mirror match when your opponent is trying to play Killer, since they cannot actually beat the Avatar with Killer, and Killer has nothing to stop this. And since he also stops spell and trap cards from being activated for 2 turns when he played, you can easily steal the game with him on turn 2 after you summon him. Obelix the Tormentor, basically almost the same reason as the Wicked Avatar, except for Obelix cannot be targeted, and he has a continuous 4,000 attack points, so it's in some cases better, some cases not. Card Advance is kind of here to let you play your summon a little bit faster, so you can play those 3 monsters. Now the Monarch Stormfront, this is again here so you can summon those 4 monsters pretty much faster, use your opponent, gain a lot more advantage. Now 2 Skull Inventation, the reason why is because pendulums go into your extra, they don't go to your graveyard. So you're facing a non-pendulum deck, you can play this card, make your opponent take a lot of life points just for dueling, which is a great advantage and will allow you to win a lot of times, since they, like for Sadals, they would take 900 just for playing a Fusion. Dust Tornado, we run 3 of these since it basically destroys cards and your heavy back row. It's a great card to use. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, rate, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.